Hello everyone, welcome to Code with Kanna. Now in this video I will explain what indentation in Python and I will show you how Python makes it easier to write code with fearless compared to Java and C language. Okay, so here indentation refers to the spaces at the beginning of a code line. Okay, so here indentation refers to the spaces at the beginning of a code line. And indentation plays a crucial role in determining the structure and the flow of code. Unlike many other programming languages like Java and C, use open and closed curly brackets to define a block of code. But in Python, we use indentation to define a block of code. Okay, now let's consider an example to understand how indentation is used in Python and why Python is simpler than Java and C. Okay, so I'm writing the example here. Write a program to compare two integers, okay, two integers to print the bigger number to the console. Okay, so now I'm going to write this logic in three programming languages like Java, C language, and Python. That will help us to easily notice how they define block of code and how Python is simpler than Java and C. Okay, now first I will write in Java. Okay, here the same logic I'm write in three programming languages. So first I will start with the Java. So public class name sample. Okay, the class name is sample. So here in Java, when you create a file, the file name should match with the class name. For example, here the class is named sample. Then the file should be named as sample.java. Okay, so the file name should match the class name like this. Okay, next, next we have to define the main method public static while main string args. Okay, next I'm going to declare two integer variables int a is equal to 10, int b equal to 5. Okay, so here I'm declaring two integer variables a and b and assign the values are 10 and 5. Next, so here after writing this if, you should write the condition here. So I'm writing the condition is a greater than b. So here if is a code block, so the code block should enclose with open and closed curly brackets. Okay, to define a block of code. Okay, so here opening this curly bracket. Now I'm writing my print statement here. System dot out dot print ln. A is big. Okay, next close this curly bracket for this if code block. Next, yes, and else is also a code block. So opening this curly bracket and write this system dot out dot print ln and write b is big. Okay, and close this curly bracket and then close this curly bracket. next and this one. Okay, so next similarly we write same as in C language. Now let's see how many lines it takes in C language and how we define a block of code in C language. So next second one is C language. Okay, hash include standard input output dot h int main. Okay, so similarly I take this integer variables. Okay, int a equal to 10 and int b equal to 5. So here compared to Python, Java and C are statically typed programming language. So here should mention the data type. Okay, should mention the integers. Okay. So next, if here the condition is a greater than b. Similarly, like Java, if is also a code block. Okay, and if should enclosed with open and closed curly brackets. Okay, so I'm writing like this: print f a is big, yes, print f b is big. Okay, next return 0 to indicate the successful execution. Here, as you observe in both Java and C, we use open and closed curly brackets, open and closed, open and closed, open and closed curly brackets for define a block of code. But in Python we use indentation to define a block of code. So in Python, considering a block of code, we use indentation instead of open and closed curly brackets. Okay, so now I'm writing the same logic in Python also. So next, our programming language Python. So a equal to 10 and b equal to 5. Okay, next, if so, I'm writing the same logic a greater than b, and you should give the colon symbol here. Okay, so after writing this line, okay, after writing this line, you should leave some space for the next line. For suppose if you are writing the same code in PyCharm, after writing up to this line, whenever you press enter, it automatically takes 4 spaces for the next line. Okay, so indentation generally in normal editors like PyCharm takes 4 spaces automatically. Okay, at least one space we can leave as the indentation level. Okay, so here I give some indentation. Okay, instead of open curly brackets, you should leave some space for defining the block of code. So print a is big. Okay, next else. Okay, and here else is also a code block, and after the next line you should leave some space. Okay, here number of spaces for the indentation is our choice, whether it is 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, it is our choice. Okay, so print b is big. Okay, so here as you observe, compared to these three languages Java, C language, and Python. So here in Python, I am writing this fewer lines of code to achieve the same logic compared to Java and C language. So this making it easier to understand and learn to easy to learn understand for the Python, and which makes it good choice for beginners. Okay, so here Greater than is the comparison operator. Okay, in the here one condition is there in if block A is greater than B. So here A is greater than B. Is it true? If it is true, then the controller jumps into this if block and execute the statement under this if block. If the condition is not true, that means condition is false, then controller jumps in this if block and execute the statement under this else block. Okay, so here A is equal to 10, so here condition is true. So now the controller jumps into this if block and execute this one. So the output is A is big. Okay, so in this way, in Python, we define a code block, okay, with indentation level instead of using open curly bracket. At least one space is required for statement like print A is big in if block. Similarly for the else block. Okay, that's all for today's class. And next video, I will discuss another new topic. Okay, thank you.